Hello again, Federation scum. And hello anyone watching this. In case you didn't know, I'm Ratha Shadar. I'm streaming Stellaris, you know, because I do that now. And this is the Human Allied Colonies, a group of militaristic super scientists that I made specifically for this playthrough, as part of a executive committee. Last time we managed to colonize one planet, and by the way, quick question, because OBS is acting all weird on me. If you can still see this Federation scum, could you tell me, is anything showing up? Because I'm seeing nothing but a big black screen. I mean, I see the game, of course, but I mean, in the dashboard and on OBS, I see nothing but a big black screen. Where I should have, like, planets and stars and space stations. Just inky black, huh? Son of a... Well, Weird. Okay, let's see. I'm going to try turning the stream off and on again. And if that doesn't work, I'll just plain restart my computer and hope that works. But honestly, Stellaris is hell to stream. I'll be back in, you know, a few minutes the first time and lots of minutes the next time. Okay, this looks so much better. I am back, I am streaming, and it looks like there's actually Stellaris content up there. If you see it, tell me in chat. If you don't see it, tell me that in chat too. But for now, I'm proceeding under the assumption that you can see what I'm streaming. Yeah. So yeah, last time we colonized Ladalican... That's got to be pronounced a better way. Ladalican Prime. Yay! Federation scum sees it. And we have one colony ship planning to go to Oxymon. And as soon as we get a bit more influence and resources, we can go to Garanth. Now, where's my construction ship? Because we need more warp portals here. Whatever you want to call them. So my construction ship is in Bralix, making a pair of space stations. That's good, that's good. But once it's done with those, I think we really need to go to Breek and build a warp gate there. I'm betting... Wormhole station, I should say. Okay. We're ready to unpause. Let's do this. So yeah, in case I didn't mention it, and I think I did mention it, but in case I didn't mention it, I'm doing this partly because there's going to be a massive rules update to Stellaris in a couple of months or something. Sometime in 2018. And a lot of people are looking forward to it, and a lot of people aren't. And the two groups are, from the looks of it, quite at each other's throats and saying really stupid shit to each other. Now, I'm in one of those groups, and I'll even tell you which one. I'm in the group of people that thinks that this set of changes is kind of stupid, and I'd rather it stay the way it is. But I'd like to point out that I pass no judgment on people on the other side unless they're being assholes. And, stop being assholes to each other, everyone. Like, seriously? Goddamn assholes. Ooh. And there we go, mining station. But I'm just getting some playtime in before the big update comes, and I can't play the old way anymore. Ooh, I can reach that star. Get what enjoyment I can before things change. I've had a lot of enjoyment out of this game. I've got like 81% of the trophies, of the achievements. I think my favorite was that one where I led almost the entire galaxy in a giant defense against the war in heaven. There is nothing harder than taking on 2 fallen ascendancies. Or ascended vacancies? No, awakened ascendancies. Those things get tough. Ooh, I'm going for global energy management. Hell yeah. Something got constructed. Oh, and Chalks is done getting surveyed. So we got nowhere else to survey right now, but you know what? We got a level 3 dude there. Let's see if we can have a higher chance of success here. Only 10% chance of failure, that's great. Last time I didn't go there because he was only at skill level 1 and everything was terrible. Ah, and we finally established contact with the Curators. Greetings, Star Travelers. We are the Curators. Our ancient order was established eons ago by the various galactic powers in ascendancy at the time. We were dedicated towards the preservation of all knowledge in an effort to safeguard the galaxy from descending into yet another dark age of mass extinctions and barbarism. We failed. Few of us remain today, but we are no less committed to our sacred mission than our predecessors were. We are willing to share some of our knowledge with you. For a price. Well, as a empire of scientists, I think you can understand that being kind of alluring to us. Oh, and our colony ship is ready, so it's already heading to Oxymon. Can't wait for our space to expand just that little bit more. Looks like we're creating that warp hub thingy too, so you know what, after we're done there, let's put one at Zanbar. Bet we'll come out near here. There we go. And that will significantly improve our range. Here we are near Oxymon. Here we go. 25 months and another colony. In the meantime, I suspect a few more stars will come within our borders. And we'll be able to mine those. It'll be cool. Oh, here we go. The moon Akatsuki is the home of a marvel of nature. Giant, colorful explosions appear in the sky, a result of the chemical composition of the atmosphere reacting to the sun's gamma rays. Students and senior scientists alike are spreading this find like a wildfire. It has generated quite the spark of interest for the scientific field amongst our people. So we're going to have better survey speed and anomaly research speed for a while. And in the meantime, I can finally send you to survey some more places, because we got that wormhole generator installed. There we go. That looks fine. And I think Garanth is now... Yep, Garanth is now in our space. So when we're done the next wormhole generator, I will build some more mining stations. Gotta love your mining stations. Your mining stations are your lifeblood. Thinking of expanding my fleet. Not yet. Not yet. Oh, I look a bit frozen. Oh, I was a bit frozen for a second.
System survey complete.
Oh, looks like that actually showed up in the stream. Well, that shouldn't last too long. Let's hit... Oof. Ah, done researching Zanbar, but guess what? More surveying awaits. There we go. You know, I'm almost ready to colonize Garanth. It's not quite as good a world as our others, but it was bound not to be, really. They can't all be perfect. Oh, engineering facility. Oh, so should we go for robots or ion thrusters? I'm going for ion thrusters. Ion thrusters are one of those things that I consider a strategic advantage instead of just a tactical advantage. I'm going to refresh the dashboard here. Dashboard looks like it's flipping out on me, you know? Okay, let's see if I can colonize Garanth. Yep. And let's see. By chance, we stumbled upon a faint alien signal during the survey of this planet. The source appears to be a small object in orbit. The signal contains no message. It could be a distress transponder. Yeah, we should research that. Low risk of failure and all that. And we need more food. That's what having lots of minerals is for. Oof. I'm producing 41 per month now. That's good this early, I think. But you know what's not good? I am not producing enough science. I need more science in here. An abandoned life pod was detected in close orbit of Samdaran 4. It is covered in scorch marks, presumably from when the pod's mothership exploded, and preliminary scans suggest it was built more than 5,000 years ago. The crew of the DSS Zhanghe managed to open the pod, revealing the withered remains of a reptilian alien clad in a resplendent uniform. Clutched in one of its claws was a small picture of another individual from the same race, possibly a mate or revered leader. And we gained 60 society research. Cool. And Oxymon's already halfway colonized. Nice. And we're building our colonizer for Garanth. It would really be a feather in my cap if I could get one colony over here somewhere. That would be neat.
System survey complete. System survey complete. Construction complete.
Oh. That's done, but I think we can get a bit of society research from here. Oof, we are close to having just a little more border pressure, and I think we could have Dratum and Mestros in our border, and that would be nice. Let's just add a few more systems to your queue. Boliang is almost level 4. Just a little bit more experience. And my building of farms is paid off. I'm now running at a surplus again.
Anomaly found.
A vessel of some kind has crashed into the surface of this asteroid. Wreckage from the craft can still be found within the impact crater. Hell yeah, let's research it. Let's always research it. How many months now? 7? Cool. Science coming along well. Oh. One of the services from the curators is aid us in our research. We'll need more energy for that, though, so it'll be nice to get a bit more energy going. A lot of our energy is going to colonizing right now. I mean, it's not always wise to colonize so much so early, but I've got my... Oh! Yeah, I think Dratum is ready for construction. Ooh, what's this? A small scout craft of some kind plowed into the surface of this asteroid millennia ago, creating a shallow canyon. There's no visible cockpit on the ship, leading our scientists to believe that it was either piloted by remote or through some kind of primitive artificial intelligence. Although it is too damaged to be salvaged, the ship hasn't been picked clean by looters yet. And we can study the design. And I'm going to build 2 more mining stations. Because why wouldn't I? Oh, a new faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the human allied colonies. Led by scientist Bo Liang, they call themselves the Academy of High Technology. Their members have been pushing hard for the advancement of the sciences. A disgruntled faction will be a source of trouble, but one that approves of the government's actions could prove useful. Cool. I'll look at that soon. Impressive structures litter a small area on the surface of Afrmike 4, practically begging for some archaeological work. Yeah! Okay, so want that to be mined. Good. Now let's take a look at this faction. So basically the only thing they want that we don't have, literally the only thing, is traditions of discovery. And that will make them happier. Oh, so the structure on Afrmike 4 structures on Afrmike 4 are not as old as we first believe. It seems to be a playground or amusement park of some sort. Science Officer Nigel Cross notes that many of the contraptions are highly complex creations that we can learn much from, and that, to the builder's alien eyes, this might have been a cutting-edge sensor array or even a gigantic art installation. Regardless, to us humans, it looks mostly like a place where you would take your young and let them amuse themselves. Okay then. Now, our energy suddenly dropped. I wonder why. Oh, because we have that new colony ship heading to Garanth. Let's get a nice close-up on that.
System survey complete.
Lots of system surveys. Cool, cool.
Colony established.
And there we go. Oxymon Prime is now a full-fledged colony, producing a bit of energy and a bit of unity. Yeah, I can divert one for discovery. Ah, I'm out of water. Bah.
Colonization in progress.
And there we go. Garanth is now on its way to being colonized. And we're back to having an energy surplus. Good for us. Oh, and we found more planets. Lovely. Let's see, the one around Aphrodite is a savanna world. We can't colonize that. Ethiuk has a tundra world. Omicron Persei has an ocean world. We can probably do the ocean world. And Wicklar has an alpine world. So of the worlds we just discovered, one of those is probably colonizable. Yep, Omicron Persei. Unfortunately, there's only 2 Omicron Perseis. I would love for there to be a few more Omicron Perseis. And has the stream failed again? Or can I just not see it? I'm going to assume that OBS is the one telling me the truth this time. It told me the truth when everything was inky black and I couldn't see it. So I'm going to assume that it's telling me the truth now that it's not inky black and I can... Oh, yeah, no. I can still see things. Yeah. Omicron Persei. There's only 2 of them. Pity. On the plus side, Boliang now is level 4. Ladalekian, which previously had an enormous failure risk, probably now has, yeah, only 10%, so we can do that soon. We're now losing energy. That sucks. One month till we have a better thruster. Ethiuk 3 seems to exhibit one and only one interesting geological feature. Well, that's interesting. Now we got the ion thrusters. I'm gonna go for mineral processing next. And we got a system complete. Let's go to the ship designer. Once again, this almost freezes. Oh, no. We're good. We're good. Now let's see. Not much has improved since last time we checked, but we can now upgrade our thrusters. Oh, and we have deflectors too, so. And we can upgrade the fusion reactors. And there we go. That's a more powerful starship. Let's upgrade. It'll cost 168 minerals. And a thorough geological survey of Ethiuk 3 by the DSS Shanghai reveals nothing of interest. In fact, it is extraordinarily uninteresting. Oh, this is interesting. I mean, uninteresting. Its only defining feature is its lack of defining features. There are depressions and elevations, yes, but on the whole, the surface of Ethiuk 3 can be regarded as unnaturally flat. Likewise, the native flora and fauna are strikingly docile and unworthy of attention. That's good. All tile blockers have been cleared from Ethiuk 3. Nice, I guess.
Ships upgraded.
Oh, first fleet got upgraded, and we got a nice jump in power for that. Mestros is now under our control, and I think it's time we get a bit more minerals. I love my mining. If I didn't hint enough at that by having mining guilds. Oh, we can get another tradition. I'm going to go for discovery this time. And that should have made one faction a bit happier. Yep, So now instead of -5, we're getting +2 from that, and the happiness of our Academy of High Technology is now at 52%. Certain irrational and criminal elements of our society have left Terra to seek an outlaw's life in the far reaches of space. In a display of surprising ingenuity, these brigands have heavily modified and weaponized a large number of civilian starships. Our civilian shipping lanes are now being raided by this improvised starfleet, which identifies itself only as the Vagabonds. A prompt response is needed. Fortunately, unlike many of my games where I put off building up a military fleet, I can really do this here. We have a few options. Let's see. Edze Quai, who's a scout, which gives extra sublight speed and sensor range. That's a nice one, and in some circumstances I take that. Admiral Sergio Bianconelli, who has higher combat speed and less emergency FTL damage. That can be really nice if you're taking on an enemy that's bigger and stronger than you. And Admiral Fritz Schneider, who's got higher evasion, better sublight speed, and better combat speed. And I'm going to go with Admiral Fritz Schneider. Edze Quai is like a close second. That's a really nice strategic advantage. But this is like a strategic advantage paired with a really nice tactical advantage. So I think it's going to have to be that. Trickster can be nice, but I expect to annihilate these guys. I don't want to have to retreat. So let's go with Admiral Fritz Schneider and put him in charge of the First Fleet. Now, it looks like we lucked out a little bit, because we actually have a warp gate in the very same system as the pirates. So, yeah, we can just go straight to them. Now, they're going to jump somewhere, so our destination's going to change soon. Fortunately, we have the drop on them. This is going a lot better than most of my fights with pirates, by the way. Like, don't get me wrong, pirates are nothing more than a nuisance, really, but usually they're a nuisance that is very irritating to deal with. Here we go.
Station under attack.
You have to, like, find their fleet, and you have to find their base, and it's a big thing. This time, though, I think we can just take him out. No problem.
Anomaly found.
Colossal impact crater hints at something big collided with the surface of this planet once. Hell yeah, let's take a look. Okay, let's see. We are kicking their ass.
System survey complete.
Oh, that's nice. There we go. We kicked their ass heavily. Let's go get repaired, and then we'll take out their base.
Science ship under attack.
A small squadron of ancient combat drones appears to have been abandoned in orbit of Sehutum 1 after some long-forgotten battle. As the active sensors of the DSS Archimedes sweep over them, the drones power up and enter attack mode. Ah, damn it, I can't get them out of there.
Evading hostile fleet.
The science ship DSS Archimedes has encountered a hostile 607th Drone Wing fleet in Sehuturn. Yeah, and is currently attempting to evade them. Oh, no. And they made warp. Okay. So, they'll return eventually, and I didn't lose a scientist. That's good. Bogdan Makarov just leveled up. Yeah, that's our society researcher. 5 months and we can start clearing some of those unusual tiles. And I think it's time I put a few more stars on the survey queue for each of these ships. Oh, for just this ship, because the others... Right. I'm not thinking. Okay, so we're getting repairs. Construction's complete here. Good, okay, let's deal with the first fleet first. We can have them attack that station before more pirates get spawned. And as for this construction ship, SCOD. More mining, because I love mining. Have I ever mentioned that? This one can be called Stellaris, the Minecraftening. Oh, only a few more days, and boop, it's back. It's back in Seoul and heading for repairs. And while it's heading for repairs, I think it's time for me to look at our science ships in the ship designer and see if we can't make them better. Oh, we've engaged the station. I want to be there, so I'm going to pause this. Let's see. Now we got... Oh, no, maybe... Well, that's as close as we can get. I'll put one more fusion reactor in. Gives me a bit better evasion, and we will upgrade that science ship. Now let's go take a look at the first fleet. There we go.
Research complete.
Oh, research finished. Can clear those out now. Let's go for genome mapping. Oop. I don't think we're going to get seriously hurt in this battle. Yeah, First Fleet has destroyed a pirate station in the Scorpio system and recovered its strong room module. Ah, so we get minerals and energy out of that. That's nice. Now, before you go off, upgrade. Awesome. Okay. So, let's get back to some exploration. Oof. Here we go. There's one more colony established. Oh, and in a bunch more months, we can colonize Omicron Persei. And won't that be awesome? And it occurs to me that one of the things I might want to do, I'm highly materialistic, right? So one of the things I might want to do is I might want to make sure that I get to researching robots and androids so I can begin settling foreign worlds. I'm probably going to go down the upload to machine ascendancy path here. And that becomes pretty awesome in this case, because one of the features I haven't really been able to try out yet, but that I really want to, I really want to give a go at the whole robot templates thing. And upgrading your robots, that seems really awesome. Okay, let's see. solar panels, physics labs, or just automated exploration protocols? I'm going to go for physics lab. Oh, Skod's almost in my borders, man. I can feel it. Oh, actually, one of the things that I really need to do, get over to Scorpio and do some research. I have quite a while left, but, you know, it's just one of those things you should get around to at some point. Oh, there's a significant amount of debris in orbit around this gas giant. Most of it appears to come from long-lost starships of various configurations. Let's research that. Yeah! Yeah. Okay. 6 months until I get mineral processing. That's going to be cool. Oh, cool. A new faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the human allied colonies led by scientist Nigel Cross. They call themselves the Battle Brethren. Their members have been pushing hard for us to assert our military dominance over the rest of the galaxy. Let's go to factions and take a look. Oh, we got one more demand here. Science Without Borders. We don't know anyone yet, so we can't fulfill that. Oh, so something else has come up, but let's take a look at the Battle Brethren. We need border expansion, so constructing a frontier outpost somewhere will make them happy. Traditional supremacy. Yeah, I'll be willing to get that. Local rivalry. Positioning ourselves as the rival of at least one neighboring empire will please the Battle Brethren. Standing alone. Joining a federation will displease the Battle Brethren. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm going to ignore you on that one. And Imperial Hegemony. Installing ourselves as the overlord of one or more foreign powers will please the Battle Brethren. Okay. The strong gravity well on Logam 6 has pulled in a massive amount of space debris, which has formed a dense layer around parts of the gas giant. Most of it appears to be wreckage from a series of space battles fought in the system several millennia ago. Scavengers have already scoured the debris of valuable technologies and artifacts, but a mining station should be able to recycle the metal. So, that's cool. Not sure if it helps us any. Where is Logam? Ah, it's way over here. Who cares? Let's see. Alamac. Yeah, that's within our borders. Let's get a bit of engineering. Ooh, engineering's our best subject. Oh, there's 2. Right, okay, so wait, how many do you have left? Atmospheric readings from Elvira 7 do not match simulated projections. Well, that's still you. Okay, so as soon as you're done with that, I'm going to change your schedule from all of this surveying here. And of course, I'm going to want to upgrade this ship. 20 minerals, that's nothing. Really, it's energy that's the big deal right now. Oh, and immense ragged plains of shadow drift across Elvira 7's face. They are cast not by clouds, but by sheets of organic material drifting through the upper layers of the atmosphere, hinged or rather jointed, to allow for a small degree of articulation. Science Officer Bo Liang is as yet unwilling to say whether these things are flora or fauna, or what possible purpose, if any, their elaborate shadow-casting material, shadow-casting might serve. So we got shadow play here. That's really nice, actually, if only it were within our borders, but maybe after Omicron Persei. Anyhow, I'm going to change up the order here by surveying this system, making that the last thing on the agenda. I'm going to there add upgrading to the end of that list. Oh, we got a our mineral processing, robots. It's time for robots. And going back to this science chip, after that, we want to go for, I think, Alamac. No. Oh, Draden. Okay, so that was the site of the first battle. Add this to the end. Research that project. And then Scorpio. Research that project. And you know what? I'm getting the fleet up here to destroy this. Maybe we'll get a third project, but I doubt it. I don't remember. And we got a lot of minerals right now, so let's see what we can spend it on. I want to turn this into a physics facility. Is there anyone with a blank background? Yes, this person. And guess what? Just in time for us to get mineral processing plants. Let's do that. What about Oxmon? We got this. Should I bother with a basic hydroponics farm, or should I wait until this gets upgraded? You know what? I'm gonna spend my capital clearing some surfaces here. That's gonna cost me a lot of my energy, but you know what? That's worth it. Okay, so first fleet. When destroyed it, great. I was right, there's no special project that comes from that. So let's check the construction. Really nothing with a bit of expansion. You know what? How soon is this? 31 months. We adopt this, we get increased 20% borders. That's going to be great. That's going to give us a whole bunch of extra stars in our grasp. Actually, from the looks of it, Zucanis might be the only one I care about. And that Rune Science Nexus is very tempting. I would love to get it online. And there's all the tile boxers cleared, so no point in caring about that anymore. I am going to take this opportunity to build some more wormhole stations. Expand our reach. I'm gonna survey this after that, and there we go. Survey things in the proper order, and everything will be cool. A colossal impact crater hints that something big collided with the surface of this planet once. Yeah, I want to check that out. And what's my skill levels anyways? I got a skill level 4 and skill level 4. And when Bo Liang levels up, I should absolutely send him to check out the derelict cruiser. We have analyzed the debris in Draden. Nanocomposite materials, 10% progress. Afterburners, 10% progress. Physics research, 20 points. Engineering research, 25 points. That's lovely. A large mineral-rich asteroid collided with Firin Malba 1 at some point during the previous 1,000 years in what must have been a major impact event. An abundance of minerals can now be found on the planet in the vicinity of the impact crater. Nice. And the next debris was analyzed. Again, nanocomposite materials and afterburners, physics, and engineering. So that's lovely. And you know what? Soon, we should be ready to colonize Omicron Persei. Speaking of, I just want to take a look at the factions. So at some point, if Omicron Persei doesn't expand my borders enough, I might take my construction ship and build an outpost. because that will be awesome. Okay, let's see. Oh, was that the same? Oh, I think I read off the same message twice. Oh, I think... Yeah, Edith is leveled up. That's awesome. Governor Shan Gao is at level 3. Oh, I got a lot of minerals here. Can I spend them on anything, or... Not really. And let's see, we got red lasers, active countermeasures, nanocomposite materials, physics, and engineering. That's great. That's great. We're getting plenty of stuff here. And you know what? This actually looks like a great next stop for a wormhole station. So let's do that. As you can see, we're really spreading our reach over the galaxy. And we're ready to colonize Omicron Persei 2. Now, let's see. Where do we put our... Oh, wait. It takes more influence because it's well outside our borders. Well, we can wait. And wait we shall. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, there. A Class 12 asteroid orbits over this moon. The small planetoid's orbit appears far too stable for its presence to be a natural occurrence. Neat. You know what? Now that the construction ship has done that wormhole station, I think we can build one more. And then one at Samdarin. For some reason, someone has towed an asteroid into a stable orbit around Ginham 1A. The massive engine sections and braking thrusters can still be found on the surface, although they have long since been rendered inoperable. Whoever did this also mined the asteroid for minerals, but these operations were seemingly abandoned shortly after they begun. Interesting. So that gives us 3 engineering in that system. Not terribly useful at this distance, but again, eventually, I might put an outpost out somewhere. Maybe near Zabine. Sometimes it's nice to have one of those things inside your borders, a conclave. Enclave. An enclave is not a conclave. They can be both. I haven't met any alien empires yet. That's fine. How much for Omicron Persei? 161. We'll get there. Oh, what was I thinking? I had a thought. Ah, right, I wanted to check this. 10 months. Oof. Not bad, we'll be there soon. I'm gonna take supremacy for this first one, and then I'm gonna go back to finishing expansion. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take Reach for the Stars. Then I'm going to take my first step into Supremacy. Neat.
Construction complete. System survey complete.
Oh, who's in this? A pirate fleet. Oh, so that's, Hmm. 5 months for more growth speed. And for the next tradition, and 6 months for robots. I'm gonna make it before the hour's up. But, you know, honestly, I need a physics... Oh, that's what I'm researching. Awesome. Oh, there are signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization, and only 5% failure risk. I'm taking it. Ugh, precursor quest lines used to be a lot harder. I still remember when I got my first precursor quest line to the finish. It was tough. A series of deep boreholes on the surface of Sinistra 1 are all that remain of the Erassian mining operation that was active on this world some 1.2 million years ago. The DSS Archimedes has conducted a thorough surface scan, but we have yet to find the remains of any actual mining facilities. Neat. 1 month. Oh, there's a significant scarring on the surface of this world in a pattern that cannot be natural. From orbit, the massive rifts look almost like writing. Nice. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna take Reach for the Stars. And now, Omicron Persei 2 only costs 100 influence. Let's see. Oh, obvious spot right there. Right on energy. 4 surrounding minerals. I'll make that planet awesome. Let's see. We got gene mapping. I'll take a look at that in a bit. I'll take Doctrine Space Combat. And for the robots, cool. Oh, we got machine templates, that's neat. Also, nanocomposite materials, I'm going to take that before that 130 becomes insignificant. Just a little bit of armor on your spaceships makes your day. It looks like we failed the scarring event. With such a low failure risk, too. That sucks. I'm going to look at some surfaces. Got 3 population here, 4 here, and 2 here. So just a few more months, and this one we should be able to upgrade the building. That'll be cool. Of course, we might not see it this session because we're approaching the end here. Oh, we have encountered some form of alien vessels in the Shellyak system. Ah, great Star Trek reference. These strange objects have been flagged as Epsilon aliens. Until we can learn more about them, we should proceed with caution. Contact report enigmatic spacefarers. News of alien ships humming through the ether have reached Terra, in many ways ending the first chapter in the book of the human allied colonies' bid for a stellar empire. Let's investigate those aliens. Where's Shellyak, anyways?
System survey complete.
Oh, here. I was going to do Samdrin, but I think I want to do this star instead. Let's go to get some more surveying on the queue. And there we go. So yeah, I'll adopt supremacy next time. And then I'll work on finishing expansion.
Established communications.
Well, here we go. After successfully translating their language, we have established communication with the Bruggen stellar autocracy. Diplomatic channels are now open and all hostilities have been terminated. So they're hegemonic imperialists, a feudal empire, fanatic xenophobes. Yay! I speak on behalf of the Bruggen stellar autocracy, and I come with a message for you, depraved species. As long as you stay out of our internal affairs and treat our great leader, Emperor Hitak, with the first with reverence, there may yet be peace between our nations. We will not be held back, Bruggens. The news that we have encountered intelligent alien life for the first time. What was the Enclave? Has been received with mixed feelings by our populace. This confirms what we had long suspected. We are not alone in the galaxy. Each new alien species we encounter represents both an opportunity and a threat. We must be wary. These particular Xenos have a level of technology similar to our own, indicating that we have achieved spaceflight at roughly the same time. And we just got the physics lab. Let's go for administrative AI. Yeah? Cool. And I can upgrade this to a physics lab now, which I always wanted to do. And you, we need more food. They closed their borders, no surprise there. Oh. I gotta remember that xenophobes have extra border extrusion, so this isn't a surprise. Oh, but this...
System survey complete.
That is not an alien empire, that is a pre-warp civilization. Now I have a colony ship heading for Omicron Persia. I'm going to let them colonize, but then I'm calling this to a close because we have hit 1 hour. Not that anyone's watching right now. Or it says one person's watching. I assume that's me through the dashboard. Here we go.
System survey complete.
We're about equivalent in all aspects right now, but I'm betting you we're gonna have to fight these dudes. Here we go.
System survey complete.
Nice.
Colonization in progress.
Okay. Yeah. We got some Betharian there, so eventually we're going to need to research that. But yeah, so I'm going to pause there. If you watched, thanks for watching, etc., 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 but really I do this more for archival purposes, as I've already said, so, you know. But I still hope this is enjoyable. Anyhow, until next time, outro, outro, outro!